Good morning, friends. It is a chilly 9 degrees outside. Our house is quite cold because our house is very old and the walls are not well insulated. Anyways, I'm working at the VA today. We just finished breakfast. It's about 7 a.m. I have an hour commute. I'm listening to a new book. It's called Hunt, Gather, Parent. It is going to be I think a very interesting way on exploring how different cultures parent children and what is actually evidence-based versus what has worked for many years. So that'll be interesting to listen to. And then this evening, we are meeting with some photographers to plan our elopement photography. We're gonna elope in Acadia probably sometime in next year in the fall. We are sitting under the heated blanket with the pup. It is very cozy. I don't want to get up and go. I have to leave in about 35 minutes, so I need to get my food, my snacks, and everything together. We are in a shared building, and there's a smoke detector in the common area that is low battery, and so far no one has claimed ownership over replacing it. So every now and then there is a little beep that goes off that's slightly driving me a little bit up the wall, but so maybe I'll be the one that breaks. We'll find out. We are going to turn all of this into our food for the day. Alrighty, friends, we have assembled our food for the day. We got a almond butter and honey sandwich, banana, kiwi. This is just plain edamame. We have yogurt, blueberry, honey, 2 of these RX protein bars, and then I have my lunch, which is rice, chicken, cucumber, tomato, feta, arugula. Very yummy. It is time to get going. The pup is very sad that I have to leave, and I am equally sad that I have to leave. What are we doing?
Look at her face when she takes it out.
Gimme. Hey, what are you doing? You like the yogurt, baby? You like the yogurt? Oh, going back in. It is 7:29. We are heading out to the car. It is so cold in the car. I don't know if you can see it, but my breath is literally fogging as soon as I exhale. I have about an hour drive. Gonna listen to my audiobook. I need to warm up. I made it to the VA. It was a sleepy drive. Traffic wasn't too bad, so I got here a little bit early. I'm listening to the audiobook Hunt, Gather, Parent, and it's very interesting. It's reflecting a lot about how a lot of the parenting advice we have is based on really not great science, and it's very Western Eurocentric. So the author traveled to different countries, different cultures, stayed with families, and had them help her raise her kid. And it's very fascinating. And they talk about how they reproduced a lot of developmental studies in other cultures, and the Western Eurocentric populations are outliers, indicating that our culture influences our development, which I think makes sense. But I'll be interested to see where this goes in terms of her recommendations or what she's gonna change in terms of raising her kid. And I think it's good. It's really good to challenge the status quo, especially when we have a whole lot of science and data not interfering, but trying to help guide a process that's been happening for many decades and centuries. Now, I don't think this is gonna go against vaccines or go against making sure a child's gaining weight, or I think there's a lot of medical checkpoints that are very helpful, but it's interesting thinking about how do you interact with your child? How do you incorporate praise, discipline? How do you ask them for help around the house? More of the soft interactions with childhood development that I will consider changing. So we'll let you know my thoughts as I listen to more of it. Time to go into the VA. It is Friday, so I am just hopeful that I can leave early. I was long call yesterday. I'm hoping to be short call today. Did an admission yesterday, so hopefully there's not another admission today. My plan is to just try to get whatever work I have done pretty quick, and then work on some stuff for residency, work on my crochet, work on some of my outstanding to-do items. So I will see you all later. Just finished at the VA. It is 3:28. Got to leave a little bit early, which is nice. My plan is to audiobook it while I'm heading home, and then exercise when I get back. I think I have lower body today, which is always more challenging but also important. And I got my Whoop yesterday, so this will be the first day I do a full exercise day with my Whoop on, which is exciting. I've been using my Whoop throughout the day, which has been fun, just looking at my step count and my like stress score and when it correlates with things that I was doing. Seems pretty accurate so far. I'm interested to see how it tracks for the next couple of days. My sleep last night was horrible, which showed up on my Whoop. I guess that's reassuring that it's accurate. I'm gonna audiobook it while I head home, and I'll see you then. Hi, baby. Hi. Oh, you want more? Oh, hi. Oh my goodness. Hi, baby. Well, friends, we made it home. I am quite sleepy. My fiance is in the shower. We are going to do her hair after she gets done, and then I'm gonna try to work up the energy to work out. I realize I have squats today, which require a lot of mental fortitude, but I think I will be able to do it. I listened to the Hunt Gather Parent book on the way home. It's really interesting. I like it a lot. It talks a lot about how one of the main ways that we are not benefiting, like in helping children grow, is by not catering, but just like not including them in the family and the home as much as we should, and really trying to like remove child-centric activities. Not like don't let children be children, but like children want to participate in like our day-to-day life. They want to participate in the home. And if like I don't have a kid yet, obviously, but like if I'm going to be cooking dinner, like I shouldn't just have a toddler just like play by themselves. I should try to have them help me with dinner, even if it makes it slower, more messier, but trying to nurture that desire to help and participate is one of the best ways to help kids grow up to like want to continue helping and be self-sufficient and learn all of these amazing skills. It also comes, of course, with the challenge of people are very constricted in time and resources, and like this is of course the ideal, but like that's the goal. And I think the book talks a lot about how our Western Eurocentric approach to like raising children has moved away from that significantly. So it's really interesting. I'm gonna get the couch and everything set up to do my fiance's hair. We finished doing my fiance's hair. I didn't plan time-wise well, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to work out tonight because we have meetings with 2 elopement photographers, one at 6 and I think one at 7. They're both half an hour, and we have a bunch of laundry to fold, which we'll try to do in between the meetings. But it's very exciting to have, like, I don't know, feels like it's becoming more real, and this is one of the big next steps, and it's really the only expense that we have to make. I guess we just have to like figure out if we want to like get an Airbnb or something, and stay in the
wedding rings.
We'll buy wedding rings. That's, I guess, is also important. But it's the biggest next step, and we're starting that process, which is exciting. We are having our chicken chili for dinner. The pup was paid the cheese tax, and I expect she's going to come over and snuggle with us soon. We just finished our meeting with the 2 different elopement photographers. It was very eye-opening, I think, kind of understanding what they can offer and differences between people. I feel like we have a sense of who we want to go with. We might sleep on it and then get back to them tomorrow. But it's really exciting. We get to pick what locations we want to go to, what time of day, what date, what activities we want to do. And we're trying to figure out if we want to bring someone with us to keep an eye on Cammie while we're there. She's pretty well behaved, but I guess the last thing we would want is to be in the middle of doing our vows and she starts barking at someone and there's no one else to help take care of her. It is 7:32, gonna take the pup out and then do our nighttime video. I'm gonna try to do some crochet. We are really excited about rug tufting, and I don't know if I said we're gonna do that. We're doing that tomorrow for an early birthday celebration for me. So we're looking through different patterns that we can do for the rug tufting, and man, oh man, are there options. Oh wow, yeah, so we could do fruit, we could do abstract art, we could do a tin of sardines. Pretty much the world is our oyster. We're gonna keep looking at those for a little bit, and then I'm gonna try to crochet a little bit. Very exciting update for the vlog. My fiance ordered us matching pajamas, and I've never been a pajama boy, but these look very cute. They're very cozy. They're flannel, which is nice, and they have a bunch of little foxes running around on them. Very happy with that. We'll see if I end up... Do you think we're going to get more matching pajama sets?
You just have to get ones that match with mine.
Oh yeah, you already have a couple. All right, well, we'll see. With that, I will close out the vlog, and I will see you all tomorrow.